Oh, single engine airframe research. We're still a bit behind. Actually, yeah, we are a bit behind in the interceptor designs. Well, basically any plane. What I'll actually do is I'll send this militia around a little bit. Right, so how's the situation here? Oh right, we got the partisans in as well. Start attacking on that. Wonder how hard it's gonna be. I mean, jungle is not an easy place to fight. But they are retreating. See if we can push them out from the other side as well. And we are indeed pushing them way in here. So we destroyed, I don't know, maybe 50 divisions total of Japanese, maybe even 20. Most of those have been garrisons. Not really that much. Oh, we got a bit extra in upgrades now. That was mostly because... Oh, hold on. Oh, bloody hell, another division in Soviet Union has been battered. Okay, so that didn't actually give us the speed... Oh, probably speed, but not range for the planes, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, there's still the proper upgrades to be had there. Right, so we control that. Not really any troops standing in our way, so we'll just keep on advancing. Those there, we can move in this way. Troops, well, some of these are at least good to go again. Are good to go. I don't know, we'll send in 2 against that militia and 3 against that infantry. We can send in 3 against the militia as well in a little bit. We'll take out that one. This one could probably get a quick rest before we send it forward again. But currently we are rather strong. Put it mildly. The fact that our division over there was shattered, that means that they are pushing us back quite a bit, and we might get outflanked here. And the fact that our troops are not on the front line there means that the Soviets will probably get... You know what? Can do better. It's not a great defensive line, but it's a line nonetheless. And then we'll start sending in extra troops around here. These are fresh units, so to speak. I mean, they did have quite a few thousand kilometers of trip to get there, but, you know, nothing unusual in China. We've got a lot of troops there. We can wait until that division runs out of organization and we win the fight, then we can push in across the river, I think. Got... Oh, railroad network advances. Cool. We can upgrade that. I'm not gonna bother with the ports or airfields right now. For upgrading at least. And then, yeah, we got another set of units. And we'll just send in... So that's gonna be about 20 divisions already here in Indochina. Plus, it's gonna probably strain the logistics quite a bit already. Although it's just infantry, so it's nothing too fancy. As we are pushing over there. Get that and just a Right, so I see efficiency of production goes up. Not much, but a little bit. It's always nice to get some boost. So the upgrades need is going down quite a bit. Let's quickly have a look at the planes again. Still no extra range because they haven't actually managed to finish any of the upgrades for the planes. Or proper upgrades. Give a support attack there. Got a lot of these troops that we should probably move in here just so that we can get this city here nuked in. And then take out the airfield in Dali. Okay, the Germans are pushing in. I mean, on the other hand, looking at the front here, I mean, despite I hold back my troops, the Germans haven't really advanced that much in the south. But most of the resources over there are still in the Soviet hands. And even in here, near Leningrad, the German advance has been slowed down quite significantly. On the other hand, they are getting a lot closer to Moscow now. Have a look at how far are they? Okay, it's still over 300 kilometers, but still, it's getting a lot closer. These troops are actually now ready to go off, I think. So let's send them to Stalingrad, as is tradition. It's taken eternity to get there, but just the way it is. We captured that, and we managed to defend that, so we're gonna move across the river. That should not be an issue, because they are very low in organization. And if we can take out the airfields there, might be useful. Not to mention we control that. So if we take that airfield, the next airfield for them is down there in Hue. Also, the British have been keeping the Japanese advance, at least for Singapore, in check, but okay, over there they managed to capture some of the lands back. On the other hand, wait, is this Java? I don't remember all the islands' name, but anyway, the Japanese have taken out most of this. Now I wonder, Japanese haven't taken out all of Philippines yet, but ooh, I'm getting pretty close on annexing them. Assuming that's their goal. They haven't really set any goals, so we'll see. Right, so we managed to capture that. We're sending in troops down that way. Get this done. It shouldn't take too long, although we're taking a fair bit of organization damage here. Another division, we might be able to do this though. Extra artillery usually helps. We've got quite a few divisions on this front now. If we can push them back enough, we should be fine. We did actually win the fight now. Okay, that's a mountain rifle division from Romania. All people. That's attacking us there, but let's have a look at the northern frontier again. And a couple divisions there, sending more divisions over here. These can be sent back to Beijing because they need to rest. Oh, we are being pushed back rather forcefully there. Is there any way that we can alleviate the problem? Not necessarily. Basically, if we can take out the airfields and at least lessen the air superiority that they have, I mean, we can't really do much about that, in all honesty, but might be able to influence that a little bit. Okay, so we lost a division there. Frankly, that was to be expected. I didn't really have any extra divisions to send in there. Or at least not close enough. Oh, we lost the mass livestock, which means that the Germans have advanced quite a bit further down here. That's not good, but we'll try to hold them for at least a little bit longer. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough time to dig in properly, so... oh, yeah, we might lose control over that. We might have to retreat further east at some point. At least the British are taking a decent amount of action towards all the axis here in Middle East. Okay, we won that fight, good. And in a little bit extra troops that way. A lot more extra troops down there. And send one of these there. If we can get across that river as well, we can close them in from this side. That's probably going to be a good idea. See, we are getting more roads. Most of the roads have been built already that we started building a long time ago. Okay, that's another division from the core that was in here. There's now the 3 divisions. Yeah, our divisions over there are rather doomed. I don't think they'll be able to do too much. I mean, one thing that I could do, of course, is just start building up some fortifications on the border here, get enough troops there to garrison the border, and just make sure that the Germans, if they manage to destroy Soviet Union, that they'll first of all have an extremely long way to reach my border, and then very hard to push through. That might be an idea. But how much? Got a fair bit of extra in production, so maybe not adding extra in there might be a good idea. Yeah, they are trying to attack us there with taking a fair bit of... well, actually no, that was from the fight before. I mean, if we can manage to stop that, which apparently we will be. There we go, another division has entered the battle. Right, yeah, the divisions around here are being overrun by the Germans. I think I'm just gonna let that happen. It will buy some time before the Soviets, at least. Time that they will desperately need. Because they didn't manage to take out Finland early on. I mean, on the other hand, as a Finn, it's probably not the easiest thing to do anyway. The British are taking out Afghanistan soon, I think. It remains to be seen if they actually annex it or just make it a democracy and a puppet of theirs. So we've got the troops arriving in here. It's still going to take a while before they reach here, that we can take out Tibet. So I'm assuming that the range has not increased yet. Nope. At least they are getting worked on. Hold on, it's already well past the time, so we can get another war goal if we want to. Thought I'll put the Guangdong. I actually have no idea what the Liberate Asia has or war goal does. I want to get the Guangdong at least. I mean, it's already guaranteed to be mine if we manage to win the war. Might as well add it there. Just in case. We'll need to get some troops over here that we can get. Oh, right. Now we can start moving there. I mean, at least we can try to encircle Hanoi. Actually, let's have a look. Are there any good resources here? There's a bit of rare materials there. There's some metals around there. More... oh, that's actually quite low amounts. Then in Bangkok, there's well, that's actually barely anything. Oh, but there is fertile soil, which gives more manpower, if I'm not mistaken. Although we technically do have that from Poltava. That would be away from the Japanese. Also, there's some oil around here, which I don't mind, and also a little bit rare materials again. Actually, quite a bit in Saigon. So getting the resources into our hands and away from the Japanese hands would be preferable. Right, so our troops over here are gonna retreat a little bit. We're taking way too heavy casualties, and we don't really have the capacity to have enough troops. Not all, but I mean, at least we are or delaying the enemy. Be that it might only be like a week or two at most. Moving there. Another division across the river there, and over here we can't actually do too much right now. Except over here towards the east. You down that way, and then we've got these two divisions that we can probably move over there. Got the extra divisions there. We've got the partisans here that will not really be able to do anything, really. Now we got 150 points in production right now. Honestly, it's still not enough, but it's at least something. Once you push there, we got two divisions, so we can move in at least over there. And technically even there, that might not work though. Aero engine research advances, excellent. That means that we're gonna get the fighters and all the other plane upgrades. I'm gonna put the single engine fighter to the top so that we can start researching that immediately. Our ships over here, they have been bombed a little bit. Also, the Germans are pushing us back again. Yeah, it's not great. Did we get the troops? No, not yet. There's still a couple provinces away. With no roads to speak of, the traverse speed is not high. Those up there. Let's start moving some of the troops to the other side of the river. We'll leave one proper division and the partisans in there. Unfortunately, we did not manage to get across the river in time, but we can certainly... No, we'll leave that there. Strengthen the units over there. Then we'll take out the unit in Hanoi. Wait, what? Poland? There was a mention of Poland, I'm not sure about that though. Okay, they're still sinking a lot of convoys there. Not that I'm really surprised. Actually, just in case, leave some troops over there. These can stop doing that. Save up some fuel and... Oh, light aircraft... anti-aircraft armor advances. Okay. That's gonna increase the air attack on our ships. I'm gonna get two close air support. Let's have a look at the... Okay, game. Do you do this or not? Nope, that's a crash. Okay. I'll do a quick restart then. How much do I need to redo in this? Well, probably not too much. I mean, our advancing in the north has been a bit slow. Advancing in the south is a bit slow. Getting beaten by the Germans is quite fast, but that's just how it's gonna be. Right, so we basically need to retake all of these. Okay then. Back to speed 3. Got extra in upgrades. We'll fix that. Right, so yeah, that's about to fall. I don't remember if that unit is low on morale already or not. But we'll find out soon enough. Grabbing all these troops, putting in them. What's the front line? The partisans over there. Did we start researching the jungle warfare equipment? No, but we probably might want to, especially if we're starting to fight a lot over here. Have a look at, there's a lot of jungle around here. Also a fair bit in Burma and then all the way down to Singapore. Occasional other things, but mostly jungles. Check, this might be a bit of a... Ooh, yeah, that's a risky. Let's cancel that. Let them try to counter-attack first. Just as I planned. Right, so we're getting the troops over here. Let's send in... Those are mostly in a bit bad shape. This is in good shape though. Oh right, we are holding that right now, but in order to not lose that province again, as we did last time, we need to start moving the troops already. Right, so Mongolia has lost over there a little bit. Serbians have taken that bit there, lost that. So it's a bit of a mess there. I mean, they have lost Vladivostok, which is a bit of an issue. Assuming that we're okay, yeah, they're taking a fair bit of damage there. And do we have got 2 divisions? They're not really in a fighting shape though, but with 3 divisions we might be able to take that. That way, we've got the 3 divisions here, 3 over there. And then another 4 this way. 3 will have to wait a little bit. We're going to move those 2 forward. Okay, and the fight over here is going badly, so we'll just retreat the troops. Until we reach there, it's going to take a while. And German advance is still quite strong. And they managed to take out some of this area back, actually. Of course, there's anything going over there. United States owns Iceland. And the British still hold some of the islands here, but they don't really have a base to do a naval landing into Europe. Not proper one anywhere, but they are... British are doing decent in Libya. Now we need to wait a lot longer for the mountaineers to arrive here again. Oh, lovely. Okay, they are now retreating. Which one is the bad one? So we'll just move in these troops there. One advancing that way. Need a bit more troops that way. We did not quite yet win this fight. And we lost control over that again. We are doing a counter-attack. Attacking there. Lost the livestock again. Was to be expected. Lost another division. Right, so I had some of these troops protecting the areas around there. We can actually send the light infantry over there. Light infantry in jungle should be decent. I mean, regular infantry is somewhat decent in everywhere, not great, not terrible type of thing. Okay, that has been pushed back. Managed to get this. They're trying to counterattack from here. We can make that bleed. I mean, we will make it bleed enough. We might be able to counterattack that immediately. Get across the river as well as get there. And then surround HoI and make a bridgehead on the other side of the river here. Start pushing further south. Although they do have some planes doing some ground attack by the looks of it. Maybe another road in just a few moments. There we go. I still got quite a few extra divisions here. Let's start sending them towards the south. Oh, they got more than one division there now. That's a bit of an issue. There's three. One of them got beaten down, but the rest are still fine. So we're just gonna have to go around this way and hope that we can get them out until these can advance another day. And we are certainly being pushed back in here. Oh, right, we didn't actually give these guys orders. It's a bit of a defense around Poltava. To be fair, if we were defending the river, the entire river there, that might be better, but it's too late to do now. Frankly, I'll just let the Germans do Zhatelier divisions, so they'll be returned over here eventually. And at some point we're going to have to reorganize all those troops, but I'm probably going to do that later on at some point when I'm not fighting on several fronts. As most of them are still lacking a lot of strength anyway. Yeah, hopefully we can take out Dali as quickly as possible. That should give us a bit more protection against the enemy air assets. Only 2 fighters there. We do have the interceptors around here which are operating from this. I'll actually let them rest a little bit. Once they've repaired, I'll start using them again. Move quickly across the river. It is mountains, so it's going to take a little bit longer. And there we go, we got the air engine again. Get the research going, we'll put in the single engine fighter there. And then we'll have a look at the air wings again. So the close air support should have a range of 385 right now. Once they get upgraded, of course. And they still have not been upgraded. It might take a few moments still. Eventually, once these troops arrive here and these have been upgraded, which is probably about the same time really, we can then start taking out Tibet, and that's going to free up another 2 corps of troops, I think, because we're going to have to leave some troops around here. But also, it's going to free up some planes for us to use.